And that happened just back there crossing that light. Did I just flip you off? The guy crossing that street back there. That made me think of a difference here in Japan than my own country of the United States with regards to pedestrians and drivers. In the States, at least in Southern California, even though we're aggressive and we're armed drivers and we tend to have a lot of road rage, we tend to give pedestrians a wide berth when they're crossing the crosswalk. What I mean by that is if I'm walking along like this, and there's a car coming along here like this, they will typically keep a pretty good distance. Maybe let's say from here to this blue car would be normal from me, maybe even further. So if I'm going, they'll keep that distance as I'm crossing the crosswalk because they want to get around it. They want to occupy the same lane that I'm on to make a turn. They're going around the corner. They'll keep that distance. Likewise, for someone coming the other way who's might be making a turn going into this lane, coming into my rear. Yeah, coming into my rear. They're gonna keep a wide lane of traffic and hopefully use protection. But here in Japan, and you feel it, it's this non-verbal comfort zone, this buffer space around you. Just like we have our interpersonal distances, so too is there the pedestrian Autobot distance. Because I truly believe that most cars in Japan aren't really Autobots. They're, autonomous robots from another world. But I digress. So they keep that buffer zone, but in Japan, that buffer zone is a lot closer. I mean, they'll come up, the dude just back there, he happened two in one. The guy behind me came whipping up and kind of slowed down. I mean, he was like from here to that wall. I mean, he was like right there, just muscling into me, he wasn't trying to push me along. That's just the buffer zone is narrower here. And then I came to the other side. There was a guy who wanted to make a left turn onto it. Now remember, in Japan, everything's backwards, so left and a right. So he wanted to make a left turn. So left is actually right in Japan, and right is left. You didn't know that? I didn't know it either. He wanted to turn into here, and he was right in my face. I mean, he had his bumper right there. I mean, I practically had to scoot around him almost. Not that bad. But and he doesn't look at me. He looks off to the side. Now, coming from the States, where that kind of behavior would be aggressive behavior, that would be, getting in my personal space. It took me some time to train myself to not see it as such here, because it's just the standard case here. One thing that is the same here is, what do you call them? Guys riding too close behind you. Everybody gets frustrated at that. Okay, well, you guys have a great day. I'm all done talking about personal distances between automobiles and cars, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.